How do I, oh, there it goes. Hey, Anna. Where did the chat go? There it is. How's it going? Oh, now the chat came back. Hey, hey, Kim. Hey, you made it. Feels a little weird to be doing a live on something that's not nails. Speaking of which, I should put some oil on my nails before they're up close in the camera messing with lashes. Rub some oil in my nails. So we should all just quick put oil on our nails while we're giving people a chance to join the live. So everyone at home, put oil on your nails. Rub it in, give yourself a quick little nail massage while you're waiting. And if you have any nail friends that need some new retail ideas, share, because this is an idea for something extra in the salon that you can do. And that is an idea. This is what I put it out there for on the blog, is something that you can do extra. I know some salons sell makeup, some salons do lashes, some salons do teeth whitening. So this is just an extra service that you can offer in the salon as an idea. And so I thought I would try it because I'm always game to try things for you guys and do things that I talk to you about, so that I'm doing them along with you. Just like it's October, are you raising your prices? So I'm always game to do things with you that I'm talking to you about, and this is another one of those things that I'm game to do with you. So I'm just putting oil on my nails while we're giving people a chance to join. So everyone put oil on your nails while you're giving people a chance to join. And if you'd like to share, if you have a fellow salon friend that this could be beneficial to, share. Or if you are a client and you're interested in just wearing the magnetic lashes, feel free to share that too. Hey Liz, how's it going? And we're gonna do this just like I would do a nail product video that I haven't tried before, because the unbox and learn videos were so popular during quarantine. I literally got this in the mail and I have not opened it yet. So it is still sealed. I haven't even tried it, like it's still sealed. So you get to see me like learn it and fumble through it and make mistakes just like you possibly would at home, so that you can see how hard is it to learn, how easy is it to learn, is it pretty easy to get the hang of it just watching a couple tutorials, following the instructions, because I did look up the instructions. One thing that I found to be somewhat entertaining was watching the videos of the reviewers, shall we say, on YouTube that had not watched or read any of the instructions, and they're trying to review the product and they didn't read any of the instructions. And it's like, how do you review a product when you're not even using it correctly? So that was pretty baffling. So I'm doing really well, Liz. Thank you. I'm loving the teal as well. It like ombres up to black at the top and it makes me so happy. So how are you doing? Are you keeping yourself well? Are you staying healthy? Hi, Christy. Hi, Portia. So let's see. We've given people almost 5 minutes. I'm going to give them about 1 more minute because I know it takes a little while for it to pop up on the news feed. So everyone put oil on your nails. I'm going to put just a little bit more because mine like slurped it right up. So like, give your nails a little bit more oil, make your nail tech happy, or if you're a nail tech, treat yourself, because I know we often don't take enough time to like massage our own nails. So massage some oil in your nails while you're waiting, or share if you're interested in sharing the video, and then we will cut this bad boy open and try this out. But we just want to make sure that everybody that was waiting for the video has an opportunity to join or to share. so that all of our friends get the opportunity to hang out and join us and see what this is all about, see if it's easy, see if following the directions makes sense. Oh, no sickness. Congratulations. That is so wonderful. Yes, Christy, everyone is so dry with all the hand washing and the hand sanitizer. So oils have definitely been our friend. Hangnails have been so insane this year. I feel like I have replaced my nippers because it's so difficult to get them sharpened here. It's difficult to find sharpeners, and sending them off in the mail, it seems like it's just more efficient to purchase new ones. So definitely the oils, it's like, please use your oils, people, so I don't have to keep buying new nippers. So yes, that is definitely the way to go. All right, are you guys ready to cut this open and check it out and see what this is like? I brought in the Big Daddy scissors to cut the package open, although it looks like it has a little tab, so we'll see if the tab works. I got 4 different styles because I already know that I love false eyelashes. I am a natural ginger. So if you look really close, I just have a little bit of mascara on. I have teeny tiny little itty bitty lashes. Even with mascara on, you almost can't tell that I'm wearing anything. And so even when I wear black eyeliner, it almost doesn't look like I'm wearing any makeup. So I went for the really dramatic styles, and I will show them to you. I went with, which one is this one? Wonder Lash. Ta-da! This one is Ladies Night. She's upside down. Ta-da! Selfie. Ta-da! And Date Night. And these were all sealed with these little seals, and I'm breaking these little seals to pop them open. So they did have little seals on them when they shipped. And according to the votes, I posted a vote this morning. According to the votes, everyone would like to see me try Ladies Night first. And I did have a hilarious vote that said, try all the lashes. And so if I can get them on really easily, if I don't have a hard time figuring it out, once I try on the Ladies Night, I will go ahead and try them all on just because, like, why not? If it's easy, why not? So they come in these really cool boxes, and from the tutorials that I watched, they're in the little boxes via magnets. And so you just pull the little ribbons to pop the little lids off the boxes. Which is easier when you're not trying to hold it up in the air, mid-air for a camera. And then you pull the lashes on and off, and they're held on there via magnets underneath. So they rest right back in their little boxes when you're done with them. So it's really easy to store them back in their little boxes when you're not wearing them, so that you can continually keep getting lots of uses out of them, which is what makes them economical, because I've used lots of strip lashes over the years when I've worked trade shows and such. And what I like about the idea of these is being able to reuse them and just gently clean off the magnets and stick them back in the box and pop them out and keep wearing them. So let's grab Ladies Night so that I have it ready. And another thing that I picked up from watching the instructions was that you needed to measure it to the length and shape of your own eye. Oh, thanks. I just did my nails today. I got a new stamping plate from Profiles that has all these cute sugar skulls on it. Isn't that adorable? And so I had to put them like on my ring finger and my thumb. I'm like in love with them. So before you try to put them on, the instructions were that you wanted to measure and see, is it too long for your eye? Because they made them long enough to fit a wide variety of people. And so I knew that I would be too blind for the phone to be my mirror. So what I'm going to do so that you guys can see up close and personal is if you are the mirror, is hold the mirror right up next to the phone so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm literally just kind of laying it on top of my eyelash to see, is that the right length for me? And yes, I have a really long eye, so I do not need to trim any of that off. Now, if you have a shorter eye, if your eye is shorter from one corner to the other than what this lash is, this lash has little tiny magnets on the back. Can you see those? Put my hand behind it. And so what you can do is trim in between those little tiny magnets. And the instructions that I watched, you want to start from the outside, because if you look at this lash, the inside corner is shorter. And so if you trim off the outside magnet, it makes it a little bit shorter. So then it's going to fit your eye and be a custom fit if you have a little bit shorter eye. So now we know that that eye fits. And I know from my strip lashes that my eyes are actually different lengths. So I'm going to take the other lash and grab the mirror and come up here with you guys and lay it down up here and check. And it looks like that one is going to be just fine as well. So both of those are going to be just fine lengthwise, so I don't need to trim any of the extra magnets off. It's really important that you're checking that. And this is why I watched the instructions before doing this, even though I was going to unbox and learn it along with you, because I didn't want to guide you incorrectly. Now that we know the lashes are going to fit, we want to get into the liner. And you can order the liner in a few different colors, and then there's also a new liner that was made in the USA or a faster drying liner. And it's all up to you what your personal preference is in color. Again, I like to wear a black liner a lot of the time simply because I have no lashes. That's why I like the dramatic lash or the dramatic liner. And a lot of the times I won't do any bold eyeshadow or anything like that because I like to wear my bangs long, and so I'll just do black eyeliner and really dramatic lashes. But if you do really cool, beautiful, bold eyes and you don't wear bangs, then you could do like really fun eyeliner colors with your lashes. And that's why they have a variety of choices. So I went with the black. As you can see, I'm unpackaging it special for you. And I'm using the scissors, not my nails, to pry the box open. Our nails are jewels, not tools, right? And I've got the gold liner. And then it looks like the directions are on the box. And I also watched the directions in the videos. So the directions on the box mention apply 1 coat of the magnetic liner, allow it to dry for 2 minutes, and apply a second coat, allow it to dry completely. Starting from the inner corner of the eyelid, apply the magnetic lashes. So in the videos, it showed applying the magnetic liner from the center to the outside, letting it dry as it mentioned for the 2 minutes. And so I brought my watch so that I could make sure and let it go for the 2 minutes, because we all know that we are very impatient people. We do nails. We don't have time for 2 minutes. So I'm just going to tuck my hair out of the way, tuck my bangs out of the way. I'm going to bring my mirror back up here so that you guys can be all up in my business real close. And I'll get real close so that you can see if it goes on easy or if it's hard to put on. And I'll come really close up to the camera for you. Bring this light over. And I'll show you coming out so you can see what the brush looks like. So it's a nice tiny brush. I'm going to use the mirror right up by the phone so that you guys can see the brush on. Whoop, it helps if I close the right eye. I'm going to do this one. Oops. And I'm not going to talk and apply at the same time. All right, I'm a little bit of a feather stroker with eyeliner because I know if I try to go straight across, I know that I will get a squiggly line. So generally when I'm doing liquid liner, I'll do several strokes because I've learned with my liquid liner, if I try to do one solid line, I go bloop, bloop, bloop. So I'm going to take my little wipey and get that little spot where I stabbed it and make a mess. It wipes off nice and easy while it's wet, which is awesome. And I did put down just a light layer of eyeshadow just in case it got messy because I'm not always super steady when I put on liquid liner. Oh, thanks, Deb. Deb says don't wipe the excess liner on the opening of the tube. It will make it super clumpy and dry it out. So I'm going to use my little wipey and set it over here. So if there is excess, I will wipe it on my wipey instead of on the tube. Thank you for that tip. Kim says, people that are used to liquid liner get it really easy, and if you're not, it takes a little bit of practice. Hi, Louise. Thanks for joining. Hi, Denise. Hi, Ebony. Hey, Lisa. Hi, Carol. Hey, Hobby. All right, so let's switch over to the other eye so that one has some time to dry. And I figured out when I was trying to close this eye that I can't bring my mirror in the right place with this one. So I'm going to have to look down at my mirror to get this one. So I'll pull this out. Hey, America! And this time I'm not going to wipe it on the tube. Thank you for that, Deb. And balancing my pinky on my cheek. And one of the things I did get from the tutorials is to make sure that you get the liner in close enough to the front corner so that the magnets will stick. And I do know from applying the liquid liner or the adhesive for my regular lashes that you kind of want to flutter your eyes just a little bit and not open them all the way when you're doing anything, is just because you'll get that little line of the adhesive, and in this case it would be the little line of the aligner, up on your eye when it's like wet. So just kind of keep your eyes not quite all the way open for just a few seconds and let it start to dry before you open your eyes up all the way. Another thing I was starting to talk about, and then I had to focus and concentrate. Make sure you bring the liner close enough to the corner. You don't need to bring it all the way into your tear duct, but from the videos, it mentioned bringing it close enough to the corner and close enough to the outer corner, because if your magnets were lifting, if your lashes weren't laying down smoothly, it was mentioning that you're not getting the liner close enough to those corners. So that was a troubleshooting tip. If you weren't getting the liner close enough to those corners, that your magnets weren't able to stick because the liner wasn't close enough to those corners, or if you needed to trim off a magnet and you had not sized the eyelash to your eye. So make sure you're doing both of those things if you end up having any issues. And if you are using these as a salon extra, make sure that's something that you're taking your clients through, or it's like a tutorial video that you have on the salon website, maybe some little like bite-sized videos, maybe a quick 1-minute tutorial. Here's a quick tip for your magnetic lashes. And one of them is how to size the lashes. One of them is making sure that the liner is close enough to this edge. One of them is making sure the liner is close enough to that edge. So if you offer this as a salon extra, make sure you have some of those little tips and tricks available to your clients. So I'm going to think that's probably been about 2 minutes. Hey, Aline. So let's head over to back to this eye for the second layer. And this one I can get back up close to you guys. And Deb, I'm always going to think of you when I don't clean my brush off on the tube. Thanks for saving me. And for some reason, I always feel a little more confident on this second layer. I suppose it's because I have that first one to go by. And I don't need to feather it as much as I do that first one. And this is a nice thick brush. So it went on really smooth. I don't feel like it drug a lot on my eye. And if you look at my eyes, I've already got eyelid wrinkles. They're not like really smooth, young eyelids. They're already getting wrinkly. And my one eye over here is already getting that like droopy effect. So they're not perfect, young children eyelids. So, and the brush still went really smooth across my eyelids. So I feel like these are very normal person eyelid friendly brushes, which is awesome. All right, let's get this one with the second layer. I guess it's helpful if I only close one eye and not both of them. And I can kind of feel myself lift my brush up too soon before I get to the corner of this eyelid. So I'm just going to come back in and really make sure I brush some liner over to this corner, because I don't want the magnets to lift in that corner. So I'm really conscious of that little tip that I watched on that tutorial video. And then I'm just going to kind of leave my eyes. Whoops, I closed that one all the way, or I opened that one all the way. So I'm just going to wipe that off while it's wet. And that's something you'll kind of get used to the more you do the false eyelashes. When you put the, in this case, the liner on, with me it was normally adhesive, you'll kind of get used to like hovering your eyes, not quite all the way open, not quite all the way shut, for just a few seconds to let it like surface dry. And then once it's surface dry, you can open your eyes all the way shut. You don't have to kind of look like you're half woken up in the morning. This is actually Justice from Dazzle Dry. Doesn't it look like Wonder Woman's underpants? I feel like it needs giant white stars on it. It makes me so happy. Right now it has sugar skulls on it from my new stamping plate. Check it out. I got it from Profiles. Isn't it awesome? Okay. So these are the Ladies' Night that I'm going to try once my liner is dry. I'm trying to be very, very patient and wait for the full 2 minutes. It's killing me because I'm so excited. Like the videos, they just like boop and they're on, and it's so, so cool. Because I'm so used to, with my adhesive, the girls from Nails Magazine got me addicted to lashes. I tried so hard, and the adhesive that you use for lash extensions, my skin is too sensitive, and I would melt them off onto my cheeks. And so they got me started on the ones that you can do yourself, and I would have to wear them very selectively because the adhesive was starting to bother me. And so I would have to be really selective about when I would wear them. And so I'm so excited to have something that I don't have to be so selective. I can wear it more frequently and just pop them on to feel like, because there's just this cool feeling when you're wearing eyelash extensions, especially when you're used to having no eyelashes. You just get this really cool feeling inside. It's like having your fun hair. Like when you have your fun hair, it's your inside personality strutting around on the outside. It's the same thing with fun polish. Like when you just get a great pedicure, that feeling that you have, it's the same thing when you have cool lashes. You're just like, yes, this is my fun personality on my eyes. All right, has it been 2 minutes? I forgot to look at my watch because I was so excited to talk about my nail polish. All right. So on the tutorial videos that I watched and on the directions, it mentions to start with the inner corner first with the magnet to the lashes. And something that I also read in the instructions is that you want to go ahead and do your regular makeup first and then put the lashes on. And that was the same with the adhesive. So I am familiar with that process already. And the logic behind already having on a little bit of mascara is it gives your regular lashes a little bit of stiffness, and it gives something for these lashes to kind of butt up against. So I'm gonna get the little mirror up here so I can see what I'm doing. And then get this as close as I can to the corner. Oh, I feel it touch. I'm just gonna lay it down along my eyelid. Just along my lash. Oh my gosh. It just like pops into place. That's so cool. It's not like the strip lashes where you have to like keep fidgeting and fidgeting, and then once the glue dries you're like stuck with it if it's a little bit wonky. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Wow, this is amazing. Oh, Eileen, shoot me a private message because there's a special program going on right now and I would love to connect you with it. So shoot me a private message, because I want to make sure you get all the tutorial stuff as well. That was so easy. So what was the pro tip that Kim mentioned? Okay, she said, Kim says, pro tip, when you get your lashes, bend between each magnet to help bend to your eye. So here are the little magnets. And so when what she's talking about is, let me make sure I can see the magnets. Just give it a little bend between each of those magnets. And it lets the lash curve a little more. So see how it curved that lash some more? So see the difference? If I just look at you like this, and then if I do this. So now I'm going to come in really close, and I'm going to try to use you for the mirror instead of using the mirror. If I can. Oh, yep, it hooked. Kind of going blind, but I can feel it connect. It's so easy I could do it when I really couldn't see what I was doing. These are ladies' night. So these are really fun. And these are about as dramatic as I would wear for like just normal, because I like for my eyes to kind of pop. So if I turn off the extra lighting so that it's not crazy, this is what they would look like with just like normal lighting, not Casper skin. So this is kind of what they would look like normal. Close them. And then to remove them, you would just really gently pick it up, pull it off. And then if you get anything on your magnets, you just take your nail and really gently wipe off your magnet. And then you place it back on its little magnet home on its tray. Just really gently pick it up and pull it off. Clean off anything that's on the magnet. And then put it back on its little magnet home on the tray. And then make sure your ribbon is out in the box, and set him down in the box, and he gets stored away, all easy to use again. America, I believe the average that they say is 30. Would you correct me if that's incorrect, Kim? And the uses per set really depends on how well you take care of them. Some people get more uses than 30. And since these were so easy, I'm going to put the other ones on so that you guys can see what they look like. All right, these are selfie. Now I need somewhere fun to go. I might have to wear a pair to work. Make my clients feel fancy. Because with this whole COVID thing, I haven't been wearing makeup to work. All right, so these are selfie. Click. You can kind of feel it click right into place on your inner, oh, that's so cool. So there's selfie. Ooh, good question. Kim, one of you that have used these before, does the eyeliner come off with regular makeup wipes? If no one knows, I can go grab some regular makeup wipes. I'm loving these selfie. These are Wonder Lash. I'm going to put a Wonder Lash on with a selfie. Yeah, the selfie are a lot like one of my favorite pairs of strip lashes. All right, here's the Wonder Lash. I feel like the Wonder Lash would be more like a little cute everyday pair if you don't want to be quite as dramatic. And there's the Wonder Lash. Yes. The Wonder Lash is like a cute little everyday pair if you don't want to be so dramatic. So that's Wonder Lash. If you want to be a little more day-to-day cash, like I could totally wear these in the salon. Yes, America, you can PM me, or there is a link in the caption if you want to check out pricing and such. So let me put this back in here so I don't forget which one it went to. I'm so in love with the selfies. I feel like I'm gonna leave that one selfie one on and put the other one on so that I can take a selfie after the podcast. Just to memorialize it. And you guys are welcome to PM me any other question. These feel different than the adhesive lashes. They don't, like with the adhesive lashes, it always felt like they were sticky even after the adhesive dried. It always felt like I had to keep pulling my eye away from the lash. And with these, I don't feel that. It feels like the lashes are there. I can feel like the lashes are there, but I don't feel like I need to keep tugging at it to pull my underneath lashes away from the adhesive. So I know that the lashes are there like I did with the strip lashes, but they're not annoying. They're not like constantly sticking like the strip lashes. It just feels like the lashes are there resting on top of my other lashes. So it's not the same type of wear. Okay, who have I not tried yet? Date Night. And now the person that voted for all the lashes totally got their vote. All right, here goes Date Night. Ta-da! Ooh, I like Date Night. I feel like Wonder Lash and Date Night both could be like a little more subdued. And Selfie and Ladies Night are the more like bam. Yay, these are so much fun. What do you guys think? What do you think of them as a salon extra? Like an add-on? Especially if you already offer makeup services or if you're just looking for an extra service. They are similar, but there's a difference in the separation of the lashes and the fullness. So depending on what your natural lashes look like, if you would rather do the Date Night or the Wonder Lash. The Wonder Lash are shorter and the Date Night are longer, and the Date Night are fuller. So it would depend on what your natural lashes looked like if you wanted to do the Wonder Lash or the Date Night. And it would be really cool to do like consultations with them and like customize them to what that person was looking for to add to their natural lash look and how they wanted to change it up. I have to put the other selfie on. I just have to. It's a must. Chris, I really think that helping them, oh yeah. I really think in helping them pick a style, the styles are going to be fairly easy to help them choose because of the difference in the edging. So let me pull them out of the boxes. So take these two, for example, that are similar. They're fairly similar, but if you look at them, this is a little fuller. So if their natural lashes are already pretty full, then something like this would enhance their natural lash. But if they needed more fullness, then they would want to go with something like this. And then if they're looking for something that's not as dramatic, they would want something a little shorter. Whereas if they wanted to create a little more drama, then they could go with something that's a little longer. So I think it would be easier to recommend to them than you think, just going on what their natural lashes are like, plus what they're going for in a finished look. Better put that back in a box before I forget which one it is. I'm gonna have to write on the little inserts with Sharpies. Yeah, I think the 9 to 5 could be a really casual look on someone that has really defined eyes. Like, I have really droopy eyes. Like, my skin really comes down over my eyes quite a bit. And so the 9 to 5 as a shorter lash wouldn't curl out around my skin enough to be noticeable. And so something like the Date Night and the Wonder Lash actually looks more like a casual lash on someone like me that has that extra skin at the eyes. And so that's something to take into account as well when you're helping them choose, is do they have that really obvious eye that stands out, or do they have that extra skin and so they need more eyelash to curl out around that skin? So a lot of those little things really make a difference when you're helping them customize. And that's what makes it a really fun salon service. While we're doing doing their nails, we can be discussing those things with them. And that's what makes it an easy add-on service and an easy side, is we have that time while we're doing their nails to discuss those options. Yeah, you guys are absolutely welcome to PM me about anything. Do you have any questions for me before I close it out? I know it's getting late for everyone and I don't want to keep you up past dinner or past bedtime or the kids' bedtime. I know you all have families and work and all that good stuff. Yes, eye shape is another really important key. And that's where being able to trim off those extra magnets is going to come in really handy as well. Any questions that you want to ask live? Otherwise, my PM is open. I would love to chat with you about anything that you have questions. And if you are watching this as a recorded version, you're still welcome to PM me. Also, if you're just looking to grab some lashes and you don't want to PM me, you just want to grab some lashes and run, the link is in the caption. All right, I'm not seeing any questions, so I'm guessing that we're done. Thank you, Kim, so much. I'm so excited about these. They're so much fun. I'm so excited. I'm totally gonna have to wear some to work this week. They're so much fun. And I love that my eyes aren't itchy. It's so fantastic. So, yes, thanks for joining. It's good to see you, America. Thank you guys for your time. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, Deb. I super appreciate the tip about not wiping on the bottle. That will save me having to purchase more bottles. You guys take care. Be safe. Have a great week in the salon. Take care, everybody.